I was basically assaulted, beaten, kicked, and my dog mauled me about 20 times. At some point in time, yeah, I lost consciousness. I didn't know what was going on.
That's the Raleigh man seen on this dash cam video here being beaten and bitten by a police dog. He's talking about what happened that night and what he wants to happen next. And tonight we are hearing more of that interview with Kyron Hinton.
Hinton sat down and talked about the incident and what community activists want to see happen now. Joel Brown put together this story just a few minutes ago before he headed out to US 1.
It's been almost 2 months since what happened in the middle of Raleigh Boulevard and Yonkers Road, but it was just this week we finally got to see the police tapes of the violent confrontation between Kyron Hinton and those 8 officers. And today we watched it with Kyron.
This happens all the time, and it's swept under the rug.
Watching the video of April 3rd back with Kyron Hinton, he said it's not anger he's feeling.
At some point in time, yeah, I lost consciousness.
Telling us most of his memory of the punches and blows by police fist and flashlight, resulting in a broken nose and fractured eye socket and over 20 police dog bites, were lost in the haze of the chaos. He does remember his desperation.
I started praying, and I said, God, please help me. Please stop this. Ultimately, I could have lost my life.
Hinton's told us before he was intoxicated that night and in crisis when a state trooper responded to what police say was a man screaming in the intersection. 8 officers from 3 law enforcement agencies converged, turning from calm to chaotic. Then the alleged beating by 2 state troopers and a Wake County deputy, Cameron Broadwell, and his police dog, Loki.
Hit his knock with a flashlight.
You can hear at one point where he's speaking to one person saying, yeah, I got him in the eye a couple times. Go over there, look at him, So,
you heard that as bragging.
Of course. Of course.
You think he was proud of that?
Yeah, that's the way it seemed.
Not the dog. My dog.
Deputy Broadwell's attorney says the officer heard over police scanners that Hinton was armed, that Hinton had a gun. He did not.
You talk about the 911 calls. Nobody's heard this. They keep talking about that somebody did. Who said it? Can we hear that?
We can't be silent, and we will not allow anyone to silence our voices.
Kimberly McTerry and Diana Powell and Don Blagrove leading the way as community advocates in Hinton's case, using it to shine light on what they see as a much larger issue in police culture.
How many of our other young men have died because we didn't have any footage or any video?
There is a systemic problem that starts with the culture of law enforcement, not just in the local law enforcement, but nationally.
This is our community at the end of the day, and I just hope this could be a catalyst to, change for everybody.
So Deputy Broadwell and State Troopers Tabitha Davis and Michael Blake are all facing felony assault charges and charges for willfully failing to discharge duties. When we asked Kyron Hinton what happens if these officers are acquitted, he said he doesn't like to think that way. In the newsroom, Joel Brown, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.